boring city, so please, before we start, grab some cookies and some tea and enjoy. So today we are gonna continue with the 2 quests we got from the doctor. Which is these 2, the locked shop. Dr. Grant asked me to check the shop on Ward Street in Western Reed Heights between Bourbon Road and Sam Reed Street. And I later tried to shoplift there and was attacked by a huge wild beast. I had to find out how it could have appeared in a locked building. And the second quest, the suspicious restaurant. Dr. Grant asked me to investigate the ill-famed restaurant located in Eastern Reed Heights on Bill Lane between Harold Street and Bullock Streets. So, I have already looked on the map and found the streets, but I don't have any fast travels there, so yeah, I'll just see you there. Okay, so we were looking for a shop, and I believe it's this one. Well, there's only one way to find out. Yeah, this looks like a shop. Okay, we're here. Oh, it's always a good time when something is growling at you when you come in. Why does it sound so heavy though? I have a feeling something, yeah. Took 3 grenades. Okay. Let's investigate. Okay, that's wonderful. Oh, hello. Cultist letter. Neophyte. The Vicomte Mother blesses you. Your servitude has been noticed. You will have the chance to join the inner circle and see your mother with tiny eyes. Her brothers carry the bodies of her abandoned children. To prove yourself worthy, prepare a place where they can be hidden and forgotten forever. In return, the Vicomte Mother will embrace you and grant you her generous gifts. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Just heard some whispers. Let's look more around.
Those bags stink worse than a barrel of rotten fish. Or fisk, whatever.
Fisk, fisk. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, upstairs. Darn it. I'm sure it's a nice place though. Looks so clean. At least up here. Ah. Well, let's go down where the beast came from. Maybe we'll find something there. Upside down cross. Ah, that's never a good sign. Yeah, this is definitively not a good sign. Mother's grace. The fecund mother devours the weak flesh. The fecund mother gives new life to those consumed, a new birth in many forms. The fecund mother has many children, and her family grows. The fecund mother is kind, for anyone may be her child, but bad children are purged and left outside in the cold light. Keep the secrets of your mother, and she will grant you eternity. Okay, we're close to something that might make him a little bit crazy. A little devil worship me. Bye bye. Oh.
This putrid slime is everywhere. I'll take a sample for Dr. Grant to examine.
Is it all like dead people? And got all this slime over them. Oh, okay. I got the case stuff upstairs. And I don't think it's anything. Oh, what's for okay, let's go upstairs and do the case.
Quick, bring them in before the neighbors see us. Are those the last ones? I did everything you asked, yeah? So when will my initiation begin?
See one downstairs? Yes.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So that's how the big monsters are made. A lot of people morphing together. Excuse me? Hello? Oh. Okay, the shop is not open.
Quick, bring them in before the neighbors see us. Are those the last ones? I did everything you asked, yeah? So when will my initiation begin?
Members of a cult were disposing of bodies in the basement of the shop. The corpses merged together to form a huge monstrosity.
Okay, you're okay. I think that's it in this building. Let's see. Yeah, I got everything. Right? Then the next one is all the way to the other side of the town. More walking. Let's go. Is the guy still upstairs? Must have been dreaming. finally in. Is it fish? Alcohol? Ooh, does not sound good. Just a little marker right there. Let's go. Okay, so here's the deal. I have been spending a really long time trying to find my way in over here. But for some reason, I'm not able to get there. You can see all the roads are blocked off everywhere. And I walked all the way back here, even over here, trying to find a way in. But I don't think I'm allowed to go on that part of the map yet. So, right now I'm also at the hospital trying to find Sanders, which I originally coming here for the doctor gave me his quests. So let's go and see the different centers instead. Oh, I've inspected a locked shop.
I visited that old shop you mentioned and found a few things you may be interested in. Even took a sample for studying.
What did you discover? I was sure a huge creature could not have wandered inside unnoticed.
The cult of the Fecund Mother was dumping corpses of their victims in the shop's basement.
Professor Westerbrook's research does suggest the Acheronians are attracted to dead bodies.
No, this one formed from the corpses themselves. There was a putrid slime on everything. Maybe that's the cause of this unnatural rebirth.
You said you took a sample of it. Well, I can conduct some experiments on rats. If your theory holds true, what a marvelous discovery.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye for now. So, what I remember is that he told me I could look at the archive to see if I could find Sanders. So, let's see if I can. Patience. After the flood, I suppose. Surgery, because shoulder. Sanders. And the harbor masters saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier, the only survivor of the fight on the third pier of Grimhaven Bay. Was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man and is now seeking medical aid. And oops, Grimhaven Bay. See if this works, maybe. Grimhaven Bay wounded. Peter Crowley, M29 of Montreal. Multiple burns and fragments, wounds to chest and face. As a result of explosion, several surgeries, wounded treatment, failed surgery, prognosis good, bed rest recommended. Joseph Willow, M. 39, newcomer, deep cut wounded to left shoulder, broken collarbone, fractured scapula, wound stitched, fractured set and bandaged, no trace of infection evident, prognosis good, bed rest recommended. Oh, Does that mean I have to go back to Grimhaven's Bay? Joseph Willow, I think, is the one we're gonna look for. Oh. Okay, yes. I'm a bit confused. I'm not sure if that's Sanders or not, but we'll see. Deep cut wound to left shoulder, broken collarbone, fractured scapula, wound stitched, fractured set and bandaged. No trace of infection evident. Prognosis good. Bed rest recommended. Doctor?
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Okay. Am I able to go upstairs and see if he's here? Oh, huh? Floor 2, 3, patient parts, floor 4, reception, basement, surgery, storage. So 2 and 3. Hello?
What happened to you, mister?
Pete, explosion, fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
Fishing with dynamite.
Fishing with dynamite, huh? You sure it wasn't from a fight in port? Maybe on a ship?
I'm sure. Oh, please, leave.
Okay,
Bye.
sorry. So that could mean that I can find Sanders. Are you okay, lady?
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
Leeches. Oh my gosh, that's evil now. Never eat leeches. So Sanders could be here. Oh, he's puking. You could be Sanders.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders. Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's Sanders.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Right now I'm investigating the expedition for the Throgmortons.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What happened to the expedition?
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
It's so many questions I wanna ask. I'm curious what they were looking for. I'm gonna ask
What were you
that
looking
first.
for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
What happened during the final dive?
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
Albert survived.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
Why did you abandon the divers?
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Where was your last dive?
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Where can I get a diving suit?
You know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
That would be nice. And I want the ship's light.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Oh.
Get better soon.
Captain Sanders' evidence. Sanders informed me that the expedition anchored at several points in the ocean, diving to inspect the seabed. The coordinates of these anchor points may be in the ship's log. Sanders brought it with him to the hospital, but the last place he remembers is the surgery ward. At the last anchor point, the scientists discovered some cracks on the seabed. Something horrible happened there, and the crew were frightened so badly they mutinied. After saving Albert Thornton, much of the expedition were abandoned in the underwater cracks. Diving suit factory. Sanders sent me to various diving suits from the factory storage. No, so, which is located in western Grimhaven Bay on C. Smith A between Levy Coffin Avenue and Deepshire Road. Right. Should go. I think the surgery ward was in the basement. Let's go down and see. You stay there. Let's see. Surgery storage. That means that his stuff could be in storage? Possibility. Kinda creepy place, to be honest. It's like one of those horror movies. Anyways, this could be the ship's log Titania. Arjan accident place, crew complaining of noises and no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. March 22, reached crew reporting hallucinations. March 23, distributed rum, hopefully it will distract them. March 23, found air pocket in the caverns near the Devil's Teeth, close to the city. Scientists discovered walls, ancient walls, asked for crates with tools. March 24, sent Tate and Beers down to investigate after surfacing deadline passed. March 24, Tate and Mears returned with only Albert Throgmortons, who is now completely unhinged. His madness disturbing, unsettling. March 24, the crew dragged Albert through a lifeboat, tried to stop them, resulting in mutiny. Interesting. All evidence collected. Oh.
Take the patient's things and throw them in storage.
That's it? Okay. Expedition anchor point. The expedition's final dive was made near a cluster of underwater rocks, known as the Devil's Teeth. The Devil's Teeth are not far from Open Port. I have the coordinates and should be able to get there by boat. Like the mini boat? I definitively should go and investigate that. I'm not far from Open Port. Devil's Teeth. I think think I need one of the bigger balls for that, so probably need the diving suits for that. Yeah, up there. Diving suit factory, 7% meant to produce diving suits from the factory, which is located in western Grimhaven Bay on Seasmith Ave, between Levy Coffin Avenue and Deepshire Road, Seasmith Ave. Over here. Yeah. Oh, let's try a different marker. I have a lot of stuff I need to go look for. I actually should take my time and read through everything and mark everything on the map. There, that's the diving suit factory. Oh, the mark I had up here is gone. And that was the quest for the doctor. The restaurant, but I can't go there yet. Yeah, I can't even put the marker down anymore. Right, let's go to the diving suit factory. Should be it for... Do you have anything for me?
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Okay, that's good to know. Alright, let me just put this easy marker like that. So I just have to walk up there, take a boat. Oh. So looks like it's gonna be in the water. Alright, let's go. It's not too far. Kinda nice. And speaking of nice, I actually really love the weather. Can I go through here? I hope I can. Did I have to go here? Yeah, dude. Correct, the factory should be here. I just need to find a way in, I think. It's a bit confusing sometimes. Let me just be sure. The factory in Western Greenland Bay on Seasmith Ave between Levy Coffin Ave and Deep Shore Road. Levy Coffin and oh, goes up here as well. Deep Shore Road. Ah, I'm stupid. It's down here. There we go. Helps to look over sometimes. Oh, it's almost there though. Let's go in and see if we can find a diving suit, I suppose. Oh, it's my warm welcome. Hello. It's more? Only two? Oh. I never really used my guns and stuff. I'm more of a melee player. Hello there! It's a kind of scary looking diving suit, to be honest.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
Oh. Need to find a new one. I don't think I can go down there, maybe up here. There's another here.
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Oh, okay. You don't look rusty. Nice. New location. Ah, unlock the boat now. Gunpowder? Huh. Oh, that just lay on the desk. Can I even go in the water? Oh, I can swim. Right, so I unlocked the boat to go over here now, but I feel like that's gonna happen in the next episode. So, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope I see you next time. And next time we're gonna go to the Devil's Teeth diving. Sounds like fun. So yeah, I hope I see you then. Bye bye.